Welcome. I'll be showing you how to host your own story map with Surge. So Surge is a static web publishing service basically for front-end web developers. And the reason as to why I prefer using Surge is because it's very quick and easy to use. No complicated setup that is required to host your story map. So first of all, you might be wondering, why would you need to host your story map? Perhaps you have an organization's domain and you want it to be part of the organization domain. Or for example, you want to avoid the ArcGIS URL such as this one, maps.arcgis.com. You will need to use a custom domain. Okay, so let's install Surge. So to install Surge, you'll need to run npm install global Surge in your terminal. So you can copy that and paste it in our terminal. And because I already have it, I won't install it again. Then next, after running npm install global Surge, you'll need to run Surge, but this will be in our folder, our story map folder. So first of all, you need to go to the GitHub repository for one of the story maps. It can be any type of story map, maybe map journal, Cascade, whichever. You can still host it on your own. So first you need to scroll down and download the application. Remember, there are two types of source code. There is the one that is compiled or minified, which you download here, and then there is the other one here, that is the source code that is not compiled. And this one, the source code that is not compiled, it is mostly used when you want to customize your app and add a feature. For example, you want to add an index map to your map journal. On the other hand, you can just download it directly, the minified version, if you want to maybe host the uncustomized story map, or you just want to style the CSS. Yeah, so you can download the application by clicking on this. I already have the application downloaded. Once downloaded, you can open it. So I've opened it. There is one I was doing. Then you'll need to copy the app ID. This one, this part. Okay, so this app ID, you'll get it from the URL. This part, this section, and paste it here. Then you can run the index.html file on Chrome just to confirm if it's okay. So when I run it, this is what I get. It's customized with the cover page, as you can see. When you click, that's it about setting up the customized story map. Now we want to deploy it. So we'll run over to once you're at the root of your folder where the index.html file is located, just type the word Surge, press enter, then give it a few seconds to roll up. If it's your first time setting it up, of course you'll be asked for an email address and a password. But once that is set, you won't have to set it up again. Okay, so just click enter. Then now this is the domain. If you have a custom domain, this is where you'll set it up. But for now, we'll just use the one that ends with surge.sh. So we can name it map journal, like that. Click enter. Okay, so give it some time and it should be up and running. So what you should know is that what is hosted on on the ArcGIS platform are the content such as the images, texts, videos, and what you host on your custom domain is just the ID, the app ID. So if you head on over to your story map and want to make changes, the one that is on ArcGIS, if you make any changes, they will immediately be reflected on the one that is custom. Maybe if you add an image or a map, it will be reflected on the other custom made story map that you have hosted, as long as they have the same app ID. Yeah, so I think it should be done, and here is the link. It is also important to host your story map in a secure web environment, that is HTTPS. So we'll just open our hosted story map and see how it looks. Yeah, so it should be loading by now. So once that's done, we should be able to see our story map that is hosted on mapjournal.search.sh, and I'll leave a link to everything that is important in the description box below. Yeah, so that's it about hosting with Surge. I hope you learned something.